Hello everyone, my name is Ms. Bharti Agarwal and I am an assistant professor at Technia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today I am excited to discuss with you the topic operating system. Let's dive into the topic together. What is an operating system? A program that acts as an interface between a user of a computer and the computer hardware. An operating system is a collection of system programs that together control the operations of a computer system. Some examples of operating systems are Unix, MS-DOS, MS-Windows, Windows NT. Operating systems goal: execute user program and make solve user problems easily. Make the computer system convenient to use. Use the computer hardware in an efficient manner. What is the functions of operating system? First, process management. A process is a program in execution. A process needs certain resources include CPU time, memory, file and input-output devices to accomplish its task. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with process management. Number 1, process creation and deletion. Second one is process suspension and resumptions. Number 3, process of mechanisms or process synchronization, process communication. Main memory management. Memory is a large array of words or bytes, each with its own address. It is a repository of quickly accessible data shared by the CPU and input-output devices. Main memory is a volatile storage device. It loses its content in the case of system failure. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with main memory management. Number 1, keep track of which part of memory are currently being used and then by whom. Second, decide which process to load when memory space becomes available. Allocate and deallocate memory space as needed. Third point is file management. A file is a collection of related information defined by its creator. Commonly, files represent programs, both source and object form and data. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with file management: file creation and deletion, directory creation and deletion, support of primitives for manipulating file and directories, mapping files onto secondary storage. File backup on stable means non-volatile storage media. Next is input-output system management. The input-output system consists of number 1, a buffer caching system, number 2, a journal device driver interface. Now third number, driver for specific hardware devices. Now next is secondary storage management. Since main memory primary memory is volatile and too small to accommodate all data and programs permanently, the computer system must provide secondary storage to back up main memory. Most modern computer systems are disk as a principal online storage medium for both programs and data. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in connection with disk management. One is free space management, storage allocation, disk scheduling. Next one is networking. Networking means distributed system. A distributed system is a collection processor that don't share memory or a clock. Each processor has its own local memory. The processors in the systems are connected through a communication network. Communication takes place using a protocol. A distributed system provides user access to various system resources. Access to a shared resource allows: number 1, computation speed up, increased data available, enhanced reliability. Next, protection system. Protection refers to a mechanism for control access by programs, processes or user to both system and user resources. The protection mechanism must Distinguish between authorized and unauthorized uses. Specify the control to be imposed. Provide a means of enforcement. Next, command interface system means CIS. Many commands are given to the operating system by control statement, which deal with the process creation and management, I/O of input-output handling, secondary storage management, main memory management, file system access, protection, networking. The program that reads and interprets control statement is called variously. Number one is command line interface interpreters and shell. The function is to get and execute the next command line statement. I hope you found the lecture informative and engaging. If you enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe to Technia TV. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.